Little stranger. Taking advantage of all the food I've got packed up. Gonna head out for a couple of nights here. We're in Grafton Notch. It's gonna rain tonight, tomorrow morning, but it should be a beautiful day today. Might be beautiful later on tomorrow. Just dropped the ladies off at the airport. I've got a couple of days. Figured I better take advantage. It is beautiful out here. It'll be quieter once we get away from the road. But it looks like we're at like peak color right now. So we will climb a mountain, look down on all this beautiful color. River and stream crossings can be deadly. All right. This one's okay as long as you don't fall off the boards. The floods have ravaged this area, but the boards live on. Whew, we made it. After a few days, you don't even notice those things, but fresh out of the car. I'm happy to be out in the woods. It's nice and cool. It's probably about 45, 50 degrees right now. After this storm comes through, it looks like it might get a little chilly tomorrow night. You're seeing 35 at the summit. We'll probably camp back this way at the shelter area. I gotta get out of here pretty early on Sunday. Well, I'm gonna do some climbing. You know what that means, huffing and puffing. But it should be very pretty out here. We're not in any hurry because we're not going anywhere at all. We're just out wandering around enjoying ourselves. That's the way to hike at this time of year. Summertime. That's the time to make miles. You got 15, 16 hours of daylight. This time of year, we're getting under 12. Whew. Yeah. All right, I've been home for a week or more. I can feel it. All right. I will see you up there somewhere. Trying to walk slowly. We're in no hurry at all. It's highly unusual. Here's our first real climb. West Baldpate waiting for us out there. Trees are starting to drop leaves. You can see it a little better. Summertime, you really don't see it coming. Then you get there and it's like, oh, wow, going up. But yeah, you can see. We're going to have to go up if we're going up there. There's no other choice. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning in the forest, but a lot of madness, that's for sure. But probably better to be crazy here than at home. So there's no good place to be crazy. But this is a good place. Just in general. Pardon my gasping, but we're climbing up that mountain I showed you earlier. And making great progress. I don't think I've ever climbed this mountain this fast. Not even day hiking. I'm only carrying 2 days worth of food and a couple liters of water, so I'm relatively light. A lot of the times I've climbed this mountain were in the wintertime in snowshoes. And that's really slow. Because you can't sweat. As opposed to like right now where, oh, I'm sweating. You know me, if I'm climbing, I'm sweating. But it's cooler up here. I can feel it. It gets cooler as we climb. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the forest. On top of a mountain. That's about 2,000 foot climb. Not that last little bit, the whole thing. It's about 2,000 feet from the road. Yeah, it's different when you're not walking on 5 or 6 feet of snow. I've been here when these trees were completely buried. Just the tips sticking out. This is safer. Less chance of sinking in. East awaits. I think we're going to go up east and then down to Frye Notch. This is my plan. We should have good views all the way down. Hopefully there's water down there. We'll ride out that storm, come back this way tomorrow afternoon. But now I think we've earned a break. It's just a little lump from this side. 2,000 feet from the other side. The bogboards are much better than they used to be, though. This didn't used to be here. There were some old boards here, but that new one makes all the difference. It's hard to do trail work up here. It's in the middle of nowhere. On top of mountains. Getting those boards up here is not easy. All right. I'll see you somewhere up there. Maybe halfway up. Should be some great views up there today. Just in case the rain knocks all the color off the trees tonight. Figured we better turn around and get this view while we can. Maybe it'll still be here tomorrow. We'll see. Doesn't sound like it's a windy storm. Sometimes the rain is enough to just knock them down. Yeah, I like climbing this mountain a lot more than I like going down it. These slabs are very steep. Which you think you'd hate climbing, but no, I hate going down them. Yeah. It's nice. See more. I'm just a little higher up there. I get distracted. I want to look at this. Yeah, I've been on that mountain over there a lot more than I've been on this one. This one's hard to get to in the winter. Dangerous. Although, if you've got other people to dig you out, it's not so bad. But there is risk of entrapment coming through that call in the winter. Those little tiny trees under the snow, you can't see them. And you can go head first, depending on how you fall. Never wanted to do it alone. I've looked at it, I thought about it, but I've always said, no, that would be stupid. That's no way to die. Upside down in a tree well. Yeah, the weather's coming. Sky's filling in. It's not supposed to be a lot of rain, maybe a quarter of an inch. Not like the last time we were here and it was pouring. That was quite the storm for climbing mountains. Well, we can enjoy our summit now. It's like 2 miles straight down to where we're going to camp. The 2 miles is nothing straight down now. We'll see how bad it is. You seem to recall it's pretty vertical slabs on the way up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pondering doing this loop in the winter time. Thinking maybe a week, maybe longer. Navigating is really hard. Breaking trail is really hard because nobody comes out here. It might be broken out this far, but from here we'd be breaking trail to Puzzle Mountain. 10 miles. Yeah, I don't know. Might take me a week just to do one side. I camped 2 nights to get to Sunday River Whitecap on the other side. And then came out faster because I had a trail to follow. Well, look at all them mountains. That's our notch down there. I think that's our notch. This entry into the trees is so neat that I actually turned around so I could show you. I'd walked down here a little bit farther and I was like, you know, this is kind of a neat transition from being out there in the sky. Suddenly, you're under these little tiny trees. I know it's going to plummet here soon. It came up this in a pouring rainstorm in July on that profundity loop. I was out on the slabs and the rain just started pouring down like a waterfall. I actually grabbed a bag and filtered some because hey, free water. Oh yeah, I know I should hike. Really? I guess I'm not in any hurry. Oh yeah. stop looking in that direction. I keep seeing fog. The breeze is getting to be a little more steady now. The front approaches. Me, I'm just standing here looking at the colors on these trees. That spot down there where the sun is hitting them is pretty darn good. Oh man. Yeah, I saw the photographers were out this morning. On my drive up here, I passed several, I can only assume professionals. They were capturing the mist of the morning, the fog, and the colors. We gotta go this way. I want to keep looking at that. We're losing daylight fast. It's a little after 4, but yeah, it gets dark early these days. Made it to Frye Notch. I was a little nervous, but there was a little trickle of water down there. So, I was happy about that. Soup is ready. No neighbors. Should be peaceful. I don't think anybody's out here this time of year, but it's Friday night. Somebody could show up. Probably see somebody tomorrow. But yeah, other than the guy with the dog this morning and 3 people on top of the mountain when I got to the top of East. Yeah, if I didn't have a weather forecast telling me that it's going to rain, I would think I would leave the tarp off tonight. Enjoy the stars. But I believe them. They say it's coming. I'll put the tarp up. All right, I'm going to have soup. I'm not sure if this is night-night or if I will see you again here yet today. But there sure was some fun out there today. We got to go back over that mountain tomorrow, but maybe it'll be fun again tomorrow. We'll see. Well, if I don't see you, night-night.
Good morning. I know it's kind of dark. It is morning. It's about 7:30.
Rain showed up in the middle of the night like they said it would. Seems to have stopped by morning like they said it would. The last forecast I saw still said chance of showers through midday, but this is looking more like the forecast that I was seeing earlier, which said 7 o'clock and we're done. So I'm gonna hang out for a while though. Let the clouds lift a little more. Who knows, they might even break up. There's supposed to be some cold air behind this that blows this out of the way pretty quickly, I think. So the views will be much better if there's sunshine up there, and I imagine the trail might dry out a little bit. It's going to be slippery going up those slabs and going down east. but yeah, I was hanging out. I thought I'd say good morning. Just hanging out, thinking about all the places I've been, wondering about where I should go next. There's talk about going to Canada next year. So might do a family trip. There's places in New Brunswick I might check out. If I do that, I don't have to do that 1,000-miler because I'll need to be home in the middle of the summer. So that opens up all sorts of possibilities. Could go up to Baxter, do some fishing. I haven't fished in years. There's no time for fishing when you're trying to get somewhere. But yeah, I'm not sure I can remember how to camp. I was just sitting here trying to kind of remember what it feels like to just sit. It's what I used to do, but then I got this distance bug, and I got places to go now. I got places I want to be. I'm behind schedule. Oh no. Oh, God is my witness, I will never be behind schedule again. Poor planning. Well, I thought I'd say good morning. I don't know. We will head up in a few hours. But I think a lot of those leaves came down with this rain. There'll still be some color up there, but I think it's not going to be quite what it was yesterday. Well, I will see you out there. I got to put down my coffee, turn off this camera. So, but yeah, I'll see you. Morning again. It's not much brighter, but several hours later, 2 cups of coffee this morning, lounging around the campsite. Wow, it was luxurious. Trail's not too bad. Wet leaves on roots and rocks, you know, not too bad. But you'll pardon me if I watch my feet and not the camera. Thought I would say good morning again. Here, you've seen me. I just always like to prove it's me. I'd much rather show you the trail than my face. Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm gonna spend another night out here or go home. I have the luxury of doing whatever the hell I want. I'm not used to that. Usually I have to do things. This is for fun. Not like those other trails. No, it's supposed to get cold tonight. You never got to be at the airport at noon tomorrow. And in the morning when it's cold, it's hard to get out of bed. I'm concerned about getting out of bed and getting back to the car in time to get to the airport by noon. I don't mind sleeping in the cold, but getting up in the cold. It's a different story. It's just hard. Thought I was being invaded by a mouse last night. Turned out to be a toad passing through. I don't think the mice found me. I was happy to be left alone. They can't really do any damage, but they keep me up. Alright, that's a big step. Well, I don't know what those views are going to be like today. I was hoping these clouds were going to blow away, but they keep coming back. I haven't seen a break yet. Well, I will show you when we get there. That'll be easier than telling you now. We're in the cloud, but I can see hints of sunlight down below. Oh, look, there's blue sky over there. I didn't even notice that. Yes. Oh, it's totally gonna happen. We're back at the last ladder on this side. This is where I had the waterfall in July. The water was just pouring off this slab, so I filled a bag of water and hung it on the tree. Made myself some fresh rainwater. That was like day 30 something, I think. By that point, the madness is pretty sick. Oh. Yeah, the clouds are still blowing through, but I think it's going to clear up by the time we get to the top. I like to be optimistic. Looking forward to this breeze. Got a little sweaty. Or else I'm covered in rain. I'm not sure whether it's from the clouds and the trees or sweat. But somewhere climbing up this mountain. Got a little wet. Oh. Yeah. I'm pretty easily entertained. Watch the clouds go by. I don't. Can you see any of that down there? 'Cause, yeah. There's still some color over there. Alright, we gotta go climb this mountain so we can see the views. I'll see you up there. Yeah, we're on the slabs now. But I thought I'd show you the view. Ah. So I wanted to show you the clouds going over the top of the mountain. And it's all right. Look at that. Oh, it's majestic. Oh, let's live here. Wow. Yeah, they didn't lose all their color. Well, I'm gonna climb up here. The view will be even better when we get higher up. Maybe. It's pretty good. we still got some more mountain to go. Well, we came up in a cloud. It blew away. A little breezy up here, a little chilly. I stopped for lunch. I had some cheese and sausage. Now we gotta go or put on clothes. Yeah, that cloud's pretty close. Starting the climb up west. Met a few day hikers. I don't think they'd climbed the mountain before. Two separate groups of two, but both of them were looking up at the mountain with that look that you give that mountain when you haven't been up there before. It looks intimidating, and it's really not bad. I mean, if you're into slabbing, It's a pretty simple climb compared to what it looks like. Coming down it's steep slab, and that's no fun. You gotta be young enough not to worry about a broken hip to enjoy that. But the look, when they look up at the mountain, it's like, do I want to go up there? I'm not sure I want to go up there. I remember the first time I came here. I wasn't sure I wanted to go up there either. I'm not sure which side I climbed it from first. Might have been the other side. The easy way. You gotta hike 15 miles of the Grafton Loop to get there, but it's an easier climb. Yeah. Legs aren't sure how they feel about this climb. They had a few days in Vermont. They seem to be feeling pretty good. Not terribly strong, but courageous. That's all you can ask for. Strength comes from courage. Well, I know that ledge coming up there, so we'll turn the camera off here. It's a beautiful little trail with the sun shining on it. Yeah, going down into the trees, and I do mean down. It's down. Nice waterfall. Okay. We passed the campsite. It was 2 o'clock. I said, the heck with it, I'm going home. Way too early to camp. Still have plenty of miles left in these legs. They are feeling good. Happy to be out here. Gotta enjoy it. Wake up tomorrow morning and they'd be angry. Who knows? No, I just want to make sure I get those people at the airport tomorrow. And it's gonna be cold. Dark. Oh, that was just too many hours to hang out in camp for nothing to do. But I thought I'd wrap this up before we get down to the road. Not too much farther, we'll start picking up traffic noise. It always makes me grumpy. It was a beautiful couple of days. I know, you got cheated out of a few weeks in Vermont, but I give you what I can. But yeah, I have no idea what's next. Couldn't tell you. But I'm glad we were able to get out for this at least. Hockey will be starting up. Oh no, not hockey. Yeah, hockey. Oh well, you enjoyed what I was able to provide in terms of views. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I will see you when I see you. I don't know where that'll be, but I'm going to leave you with a pretty little waterfall. Oh, it's full of leaves. The water's going to start turning brown. Time to go home.